Okay, this is kind of for fun and not half, not all fun, but a reality test of a Glock 43, environmental abuse. So this is about 2 months in the making. So this is your standard Glock 43. It's already unloaded and everything's taken care of. Factory magazine. And these 7 rounds were in this gun while it was carried in a 12-mile hike, 6 miles up, 6 miles down. And if you've ever been there, it requires a lot of shin to chest deep wading. So the gun was submerged most of the day. And then it was in a little Cordura pack on my backpack, so it was in a damp environment. And this is the ammunition that was in it. I took it out and put fresh stuff in and blew the gun out and cleaned it up a little bit afterwards. But just a standard field strip of breaking down the slide and the barrel into cleanable parts and taking the mag out. So it was blown out with air pressure, cleaned up a little bit, WD-40 to get rid of some of the moisture, and then some good gun oil after that. But these rounds that were in it have been left in the plastic bag afterwards. So, if anybody knows anything about storing evidence in plastic bags, it retains moisture and stuff gets messed up. So we are going to put this ammunition back in the gun, and the gun has not been broken down any further than a field cleaning, field strip since then. So 2 months, and then now it's just come back from a week in the desert on a hip hiking around. And we're going to see how this ammunition functions in this gun. So the ammunition that was being carried, Spear Gold Dot, high quality ammunition. These are 124 grains, Spear Gold Dot hollow points, and no particular order. And what we're going to do is see how this functions. We're going to deliberately shoot slow, make sure that there's no squibs, misfires, anything stuck in the pipe between rounds, and see if the moisture ever got in there from being submerged all day, and if it snuck in while it was stored in a plastic bag. And now that the gun is also dirty from a week in the desert, it's just kind of realistic type things that you'd find if you're out backpacking, hiking, whatever, and you don't have your gun bench at home to clean it, that you just field strip it, blow it out, get the dirt out of it, whatever. And maybe you use a little Teflon bike lube or something that you've got in your vehicle while you're out and about. So we're going to see how this functions. We've got a 6-round magazine and one in the chamber. I'm going to holster it and reset the camera for a shooting shot. Okay, not too far, 20 feet, 21 feet for that piece of red shooting clay there. I'll shoot from the kneeling position so I can get the firearm in front of the camera. And we'll see how this goes. Felt like a full power round. That's 3 shots. Everything feels normal. Four. Resets nice. 5. Comes to lock back as normal. Cycled everything fine. And that was ammunition that was in the firearm for a 10-hour day of backpacking, hiking in a river wading environment. Cycled good, and then the ammunition was stored in a plastic bag wet. It was never dried off when it was put away. So nothing got in past the bullet seal in the end of the casing, and it fired reliably 2 months later. So there's just a little field test of the Glock 43.